body of a giant man had come to shore and created panic among people. Even though the local fishermen informed the police, they did not believe it at first. As the news spread, more people started coming to visit the beach, but no one dared to go near the giant as they were scared. A group of scientists, led by Stephen, comes to visit the giant. They estimate it to weigh around 80 tons. They've heard stories of the giant but never believed the stories until now. The scientist thought that the body would have come after the storms last night. Stefan thinks that it is not possible to predict the age of the giant. But from the looks of eyes and nose, it can be said that the giant was a young man. Stefan approaches the giant man and looks around him. He was so huge, that water was stuck inside his palm and there were fishes swimming inside him. One of Stefan's assistants goes to climb on the body of the giant. He climbs the body and let others know it's safe. Now the people gathered around starts walking towards the giant. The people were excited as if they were about to go to an amusement park. People step over and jump on the body of the giant. Even though people were jumping on it, Stefan moves away and doesn't touch the giant. He sat idle as his assistants took note of the giant based on their observation. After a few days, most people lost interest in the giant, but Stefan's interest grew. He watched children using the giant as a slide. Some people were planning to cut the giant. Stefan plans to wait till everyone leaves. He feels that the giant is more alive than the people around it. The body of the giant had started to decay. As he was walking past the giant, there was a girl sitting on the giant's ear. She was using it as a chair. Stefan walks around the giant and gathers courage to step on it. He climbs the body and reaches the chest of the giant. His arms were mutilated and eyes had something covered. As Stefan looked into the eyes, he saw his own reflection. He found the humane connection in his eyes. After a few days, when Stefan came to visit, the giant did not have its head. Its body started to decay completely. The body was mutilated and there were many insects and other creatures feeding on it. The giant's body parts, including his penis, was put on display. His body parts were used as decorative items. Some of his body parts were also used in circus. Stefan sometimes dreams of the giant. It comes and collects its body parts and goes back to the sea. Stefan thinks about the deep connection where humans tend to forget anything. Once a person dies, everyone would forget about that person who existed. Only the bones would be left out.